All right, it is time for a TBR unwrapping. So exciting. Hey everyone, it is Shannon, and I'm super excited to be here today and to share with you this TBR unwrapping. I'm going to be doing these all throughout the month of December. I might even sneak one in November, and I'm not sure what order these are going to go in, so you might have heard this spiely bit before, so forgive me if you have, but I will try and make it brief. Basically, I have decided to go into the new year with all of my wrapped books unwrapped. So just to do a fresh start, so I am going to be doing videos by color. Today we are going to be doing all of the white colored wrapping paper and also two other randoms because these are the two smallest categories, so I decided to put them together. So yeah, so I'm going to be doing unwrapping videos throughout the entire month, and because I thought, you know, it is the holiday season, December can be a bit of a challenging month, and if I'm going to unwrap these, why not share the process, because they are fun to watch. At least that's what people say, so I hope you still find them fun to watch. And yeah, so I have no idea when I'm going to end up reading these. So I don't know that. So this isn't necessarily my TBR, but it is an unwrapping of books that hopefully eventually I will read. Now, these are, as I said, these are two categories. So I have 7 books that are in white wrapping paper, and I also have 2 books that look like this. These are the 2 smallest categories I have left. What I'm going to do actually is I'm not going to say what the genre or category is, so that way you can play along at home and try and figure out what it is. I'll get the clues. I don't know if these kind of clues are helpful, but some trivia is this is the category where I actually have unwrapped and read all of the books I originally wrapped up in this color. It is the only category where I actually made it through all of the wrapped books and I read them all. I didn't DNF any. There was one that I had already read by the time I had unwrapped it, but that's it. So I have 7 in the white wrapping paper. It happens to be all the same paper. It's all Christmas paper with snowmen on it, which is awesome. And then these 2 are from a category that I did not even have when I started doing the project. So let's get this party started with these 7 ones. I have no idea which one to, like, I don't want to start with this one. Let's start with the largest. Okay, wow, I am out of practice. I'm out of practice, so forgive me for anything. So, yeah, this is going to take a while, and I just cut my nails, so that's not very helpful. Okay, so you get to guess the category. Oh, wow, I have blue wrapping paper here as well. I think the white wrapping paper was a little thin. Okay, so first title, what is it? And it's upside down. It is More Stories by Canadian Women, edited by Rosemary Sullivan. I totally forgot I had bought this. Completely. I got this at Bookends. Oh, it has someone's name in it and their phone number. Nicole, I might call you. I won't. I'm not that kind of person, but it has someone's name in it. And yeah, wow. So that's awesome. So there we go. There's the table of contents. Marian Engel wrote The Bear. And yeah, so I'm very excited to read this. I got this at Bookends. I don't know if I ended up ever hauling this. I totally forgot. I think most of these will be from Bookends. Because it's a great source for this particular category. Any guesses yet? Let's go back. Let's go to the front. Our second, that's upside down. Our second is, I can't read that backwards. Subversive Acts, new writing by New Zealand women, edited by Kathy Dunford. This I bought on the same day. Now it's starting to come back to me. I bought these 2 on the same day. So this is short works by New Zealand women. So I've got lots of women authors to enjoy. I'm really curious about this. Let's look at the table of contents. Let's share. No one's phone number on this one. So there are some of the authors to enjoy in the future. It's a Penguin book, and this is from 1991. I imagine these are both things people needed for school. Okay, wow, that's exciting. All right, I wonder if more will come back to me. This is one category where there is one particular title that I'm looking for, but I think I ended up donating it because none of the books are the right size to be that title, which makes me sad. I think it was public domain and it was dusty, so maybe it's still here. Maybe this is it. Wow, I really did a number. I think I glue sticked that. That looks like glue stick. What was I thinking? All right, Janet, come on. Do I have to get the scissors out? This is hilarious. Okay, there's the back. Let's get to the front. I don't want to rip the cover. That's not good for anyone. I'll let you guys see it first. Oh! Oh! Awesome. Great ghost stories selected and arranged by John Grafton, Dover Thrift Editions. I actually quite love Dover Thrift Editions. I do. And I already tabbed this. I must have meant to read it 1 October and did not. But I want to get more into horror in terms of, I want to figure out what types of horror I like, because I don't like everything, and then I think I don't like horror. And I know that's not true, so that might be something to look at in the future. So there are some of the great ghost stories. Great. Oh, it even has a bookmark in it. Oh. I like that bookmark. I guess this was on a TBR at some point. Well, they're all technically on the TBR. Okay, next, so far this has been a category that has surprised me. It has not had what I would consider the mainstay of the category. So this is fun. I think I got those all on the same trip to Bookends. Very good. This I really... Okay, is this the front? This is the front. The Glass Menagerie by Tennessee Williams. Okay, so I've actually read this, and it's a play. I read it when I was in high school, I think, when I was taking drama classes. So, oh, that's very exciting. Oh, it's from the Toronto, it's from Jarvis Collegiate, and it has people signed it out in the 90s. Little sign out cover. Oh, I already ripped the cover. Okay, so this one's going to need a little help. So, it's in 2 parts. Oh, I am looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to revisiting the Glass Menagerie. That's a great play. From what I remember, it's been a while. It's been a while since high school, folks. Okay, let's go to this one. We're about halfway. These are all pretty thin. Green, is that more paper? That's more Christmas paper. Yeah, I guess this white paper was quite light. Is that the front? That looks like the front. Looks like a penguin. It is a penguin. Oh, is it Equius by Peter Schaefer? This is a bit of a notorious play for nudity. That's literally all I know, and a horse. So I don't know where that goes. But yeah, okay. Wow, that is I forgot I bought this. This is making me miss Bookends because they have such a great selection. But, you know, now I have my own Bookends. Bookends, for reference, is the Toronto Public Library permanent bookstore down at the Reference Library, but of course it's closed due to COVID. So. But I bought a lot of stuff there. All right, that's the back. Looks like more penguins. That definitely looks like a penguin. Sophocles? The Theban Plays. I read these. I bought a much thinner version of this last year from Bookends and read all of them. It's King Oedipus at Colonus and Antigone. And these were amazing. Absolutely amazing. I think it's whichever the first Oedipus one is, or Oedipus, I still don't know how to say it. Like the iconic one. Oh my gosh, I thought it was only I thought it was going to be okay, like, or disturbing, or, because I know, you know, like this, I know what the story is, the general story. So I thought it would just be, you know, kind of uncomfortable and stuff, given the context, like the content of the story, but it was brilliant and heartbreaking and a tragedy. I like tragedy. It's a weird thing to say, but I really do like tragedy, like epic tragedy. I don't think it's epic because it doesn't involve tons of people or a huge span of time, but the level of the tragedy is high. So anyway, these are great. I actually might switch to this edition because it's like half the size, and the other one I have is a penguin as well. So, and Antigone is great. Antigone is great. So, so do you have any guesses yet? We're almost done. This is the last one of this category. I'm very curious to see if anyone has figured out what it is. Okay, so we have the last one, the front, or that, no, that's the front, but the bottom? That doesn't feel right. Nope. Okay. Canadian Poetry, Volume 1, edited by Jack David and Robert Lecker with an introduction by George Woodcock. That would be a tough name to go through school with. That really would. All right, so we got some Canadian poetry. And I think I got this on the same day as the wow, there's lots. I think this is mostly dudes, which is why I got the Canadian women, but the Canadian women one I have is short stories, and this is poetry. This is definitely a school text. Like, wow, there is a lot of poetry. I see a lot of poetry in my future at some point. Okay, so there we go. Do you have any idea what this category is? I gotta say, this is one of my stranger categories. So this is the set of books, the 7 books. Wow, some heavy text here. So this category in the white wrapping paper is plays, poetry, and collections. So, and I think we do have some of each because we have, these are all plays, and then poetry, and collections. I did not actually think I had any collections left, so this is wonderful. And having more works written by women is wonderful, and having more works written by international women is awesome. So I'm really happy with this, and I also really like having short works. This will take me a while because it's poetry, but it's like, I don't know, 400 pages, 300 pages. So yeah, so those are my 7 plays, poetry, and collections. Let me know, did you guess it right? Did you get close? Did you get one of the 3? I'm really excited. As I said, that's one of my weirder categories, but I don't know why I picked it. Well, they do go together to me. The collections is the one that feels a bit off, like it feels like it could go in the genre of whatever it's collecting, but like those I would all reach for sort of at the same time, which is why I think I put them together. Okay, so now on to the 2 remaining ones. So this is the category that I didn't have when I started, and I had 0 owned unread. That's not totally true. I just didn't wrap up the type of work. This is a type of work I've gotten more into in the past couple of years for sure. And they're not exactly the same. They're similar but different. So let's open this one first. I did resort to these lunch bags at some point. Sarah from A Bookish Knitter did that for her year of Harlequin, and I thought that is really smart. And then this way, it's a little less messy, and I can keep the pictures if I want to. I don't know if I'll do that. Okay, so first one, and I know what this is because of the shape and size, and I am not likely to be honest, I'm not likely to read it, but I'll explain that in a second. So it is, and I think, yeah, I got it backwards. So it is manga. It is, I think you pronounce it Exholic, and I think it's volume 9. And it is volume 9. It is in rough shape. And when I bought this, I had not even read 1 volume of manga at all. I love the picture on the back though. And so, but I got it at the library, like just my local library, and they were selling it for like $1 or whatever, so I thought I'd pick it up. I had no idea whether you could read something in the middle of a series. I don't really think you can. So, and I don't know too, I think this one is a bit paranormal. Yeah, a ghost exorcised, I don't know. So, but I wouldn't jump into the middle of a manga series. I would always go with volume 1. So this one I might actually end up using for art. Like just as collage material, or even some try and do some, like, my replication challenges, like and inspiration. Look at those background lines. That's wonderful. And hairstyles. Like, so I think I might use it for art reference inspiration, and then see if I can read this series digitally from the library. I don't know where a good place to start with Clamp is. I don't know if this is a good one. I think there is another one that's more iconically Clamp, so let me know your thoughts on that. So this includes a special extras after the story. So, but yeah, it's out in the rain. What is she doing on the ground? I don't know. So that's one. So can you guess what this category is? Can you guess what this category is? And so this is the second one. So this is similar but different. Similar but different. And I will read it, and I do know what it is because it's the only one. And go this way. This is all. Ooh, so we have Foiled by Jane Yolen, illustrated by Mike Cavallero. Oh my god, look at that cute little monster trying to eat the... Oh, and the bats. So this is a graphic novel. Oh my god, look at the back. So I have very few graphic novels in physical format. I read mostly from Hoopla and through Overdrive at my library. So I'm very excited to have something to enjoy visually, like physically. So this category is visual works, so graphic novels and manga. So that is, did anyone guess? And so, yeah, so those are the two that I have. As I said, this one will go and probably become art fodder, and then this one I will read. Maybe I will read it before the end of the year at 160 pages. I might, if I need to get my numbers up, which, you know, I try to do, but I feel like it doesn't matter, but I still keep working on it. So who am I? I don't know. Anyway, so there you go. Those are the two graphic works and manga, or graphic works, and the 7 plays, poetry, and collection. Let me know, what do you feel is the most interesting title here? You know, I have one that I've already read, and I have one that'll be a reread. So technically and I'm not going to read this. So out of these 9, I only have 6 to read. I don't know if that makes me happy or sad. I will reread The Glass Menagerie. So let me know, what do you think is the most interesting of these? And yeah, if you made it to the end of the video, drop an emoji in the comments below. Anything that is like white, like a ghost, or I don't know, a white heart. I don't know. What would be a tooth? I don't know. But because these were, or a graphic, like a character icon, like a manga-y character-y thing. I don't know. Anyway, I've never said that before, so but I always find it weird, and I always like to do it. So if you do make it to the end of the video, I like when people say that. I know Nicole from Nicole from Who Picked This Book, and I think Izzy from Happy for Now often say that. I think it's a fun thing to do. So drop any emoji that has some white in it, because this is the white unwrapped books. Woo! It's really interesting to do these after all the, like, honestly, I haven't done an unwrapping video for almost 2 years, so yeah, it's interesting to see what books I bought 2 or more years ago, because I did wrap those up 2 years ago. So I wonder what it'll be like to have them on my shelves. It'll be exciting. I think it'll be exciting. That's the whole point of this. And yeah, so thank you so much, and I will be back soon with another video and another color, unless this ends up being the last one. I don't think it will be, but it could be. I don't know what order these are going up in, so apologies for all the repetition if you have watched them all, and gold star to you if you have watched them all. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching.